What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. We're gonna jump into a new video this week. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but I'm excited for this one because I feel like every time I open up my social media account, whether it is TikTok or Instagram or even YouTube, I'm bombarded with people making green juice. It seems like this has really become a new trend, or I shouldn't say a new trend, a trend again, because I feel like green juice had its time back in like 2008, 2010, when people would do juice detoxes. And so now it's like, okay, well, why is it coming back? Because I feel like all trends and fads come back around at some point, right? But I wanna break down what's good about it, what's not so good about it, and then we're gonna make it together. And I'm actually going to start experimenting with drinking a green juice every day for the next week, and I'll fill you guys in on how I feel. Is this gonna be the best thing I've ever done for my nutrition and for my health? I don't know about that. Let me go over quickly of how I came up with the one that I'm gonna do. I looked at several people's recipes and I pulled certain things out of it that I like, but really somebody that I follow on Instagram, it's Belle. She posted one that she makes all the time for her and her husband, and I liked the simplicity of it, and I just felt like I could get up behind it a little bit more. Because here's the thing. Yes, food is fuel. 100%, obviously. I try to teach healthy nutrition and make it simple for people. But I also think that food should be enjoyed. So if I'm gonna make a huge green shake that's gonna be like a big old cup and I have to drink it all, I want it to taste somewhat decent. So while I personally love parsley, I saw a lot of recipes that included parsley, I'm not going to drink a green shake that includes parsley. That's just gross to me. Here's the ingredients that we're gonna toss in to this one. Cucumber, lime juice, which some over the next week I'll use lime juice, some I'll use lemon juice because I just have more lemons on hand. Green apple, spinach, and celery. Going after the idea that food should be good, I will test it just this way. But if I feel like it needs a little bit more flavor for me to be able to get down, I am also gonna add a little bit of pineapple. Let's toss this together, and while we're putting it together, I will also go over like the pros and cons. For the people that keep saying, oh my God, this is changing my life. Well, that's because there's a ton of hydration in this, right? Not only are you getting hydration from the water, but you're getting hydration that's found in all of these fruits and vegetables. So of course, it's not a surprise to me that people that drink this regularly, if they haven't already been drinking a lot of water, of course they feel a little bit different. Second, there's a ton of micronutrients in here, vitamins, minerals from your fruits and veggies. So again, if you're somebody who hasn't really been making that a priority and getting in a lot of fruits and vegetables in your diet, yeah, it's gonna make a difference in how you feel. And then third, because luckily I'm glad that juicing hasn't fully come back in and that we're actually making more of like a smoothie with this. Because we're putting in whole fruits and vegetables, you're getting a ton of fiber. We should be aiming for about 25 grams per day. And if you're lacking in getting fiber in per day, then yes, doing this is going to help you feel better. If you're like, wow, that's a lot of benefits, what are the negatives to this? There are a couple of negatives. I'm gonna follow the advice that my friend Taylor Grasso, she's been on the podcast, you can go check her out, likes to talk about, and that is eat what you want, but add what you need, right? If you're gonna add this as a part of your meal, then that's fine. And you're sipping on this on the side, yeah, then that's great, then that's a whole meal. But if you're looking at this, which is what I see a lot of people doing, making these huge smoothies and then calling that a meal, what you're missing out on is then protein and healthy fats. So yeah, you're going to lose weight because this isn't a very calorically dense meal, right? And I'll put all the nutrition over here. But if nutrition and getting in your macronutrients is important, and if you are working out regularly and you're trying to maintain a healthy metabolism, then it is important to make sure that you're still getting protein and healthy fats. So for today, I'm doing the simple recipe that Belle posted, but starting tomorrow, and I'm gonna pair this, I'm gonna eat this with a full meal. But tomorrow, or maybe the next day, because remember I'm doing this for 5 days, is I might add in a half of an avocado and some vanilla protein. So then I'm taking in what's recommended, but I'm adding the other nutrition that I need in order to make this a complete meal. And I'll add in the difference, the nutrition information right there. She's blended, but is she perfect? I'm gonna test it before I just pour it into a cup because again, if I don't feel like I wanna drink this, I'm gonna add the pineapple. But before I do that, one other thing that I meant to share with you guys is that when I see people make this and they're drinking all of that, I'm like, oh my God, that's so much stuff into one shake, right? How expensive does that cost? So I actually did save my receipt and it ends up costing about $22, but that was for the bag of spinach, the entire chunk of celery, a lime, 4 cucumbers, 5 green apples, and the pineapple. So, I mean, I guess when you break it down that way, this is enough to make 5. And, well, I don't know. I might end up running out of spinach, but that's enough to make 5. So it's about $4 a shake, which if you were to get it at a juice bar, that thing's gonna cost you a lot more. You know, it's really not that bad. I could drink this. It definitely tastes like grass, so you've been warned. But I am gonna add a little bit of pineapple just for a little bit of sweetness. You know, another thing that you could add would be honey. Honey also filled with micronutrients. It does not affect your blood sugar as much as other sweeteners, and that would be delicious. I'm feeling better about this. I was a little bit nervous because again, I enjoy food. I'm not somebody that's gonna force myself to eat stuff that I don't want to eat. And when I ran the recipe, the nutrition at the beginning, it included the pineapple. So I was like, I've already figured out the nutrition with this in it. Might as well use it. Remember how we talked about hydration at the beginning where I was like, yeah, you're gonna feel better because you're hydrating yourself. Remember, I only put in a cup of water. So let's see how much it actually yields just from the water that's found in those fruits and vegetables. And I still have a little bit left, but this is, y'all, what? 4 cups? 3 cups? So I'm guessing I have about 4 cups of liquid. So of course, you're gonna feel better. It's not bad. You have a little bit of that peppery taste from the celery. You can definitely taste the celery in here. But yeah, I can sip it. So this is day 1. Follow me through as we go through the next 5 days of this. Dang it, I forgot the pineapple again. Day 2, it's pretty good. So far, so good. I'm liking this. The one thing I did notice yesterday was that within the first hour of drinking it, y'all, I was in the bathroom every 5 to 10 minutes peeing. This goes straight through you. I just realized that I filmed all of that in the wrong orientation. That's okay. Day 3 of getting the smoothie in. Still drinking along. 2 more days. I'm gonna have some chicken and some salad to go with this. A little bit different green than how it started with the rest of at the start of the week. I guess because some of these vegetables are now 3 to 4 days old. So that's really interesting, but it's just not as vibrant. You know what I mean? Still tastes pretty good though. So just 1 more day. I don't know. It's very peppery today, not as sweet. So it definitely has lost a little bit of its flavor over the past couple days. But 1 more day. Cheers, y'all. Final day of green juice. It's been an interesting week. Not bad. I actually enjoyed drinking it. As you can see, as the weeks went on, I kind of got better at filling my cup. Today's a little bit lower because I ran out of like spinach and greens and I wasn't going to go buy another bag for today. So I used what I had, but definitely made an impact on how much liquid I had in the shake at the end. Overall, any changes? No, because I already drink about 80 to 100 ounces of water per day. So hydration wasn't too different. What I did notice, however, was that drinking this, I definitely went to the bathroom more often. But again, extra hydration. So that was an extra however many ounces this guy is. And then I already eat a diversified amount of vegetables in my day. So this isn't enough to make me go like, oh my God, my life is so different. However, do I recommend doing a green juice? Absolutely. Like, it's absolutely fine to add this into your nutrition per day. If you are somebody that has a hard time getting enough water in, has a hard time getting enough fiber, doesn't like a lot of fruits and vegetables, and it's easy just to kind of get it down in one chunk, basically a liquid salad, go for it. Is it going to be life-changing? For you, if you already have a really balanced nutrition program and you already fuel yourself properly, you're probably not going to notice any difference. But if you're one of those people like I just mentioned, then yeah, you probably are going to feel better. It's going to help with your digestion. It's going to help with your bowel movements, having that fiber in there. You're going to get a lot more micronutrients than you're used to. I just recommend that this is not a way to lose weight. This is not a lunch. If you want to make it a lunch just so that you can like blend something up and go, then add a scoop of vanilla protein powder, add a half of an avocado up to a full avocado, and that way you're gonna get all of your carbohydrates that are in the vegetables, especially in the green apple. You're gonna get the fats from the avocado. You're gonna get protein, obviously, from the protein powder to make it a complete meal. But I would love to hear your thoughts on this. And if there's anything in particular that you guys are curious about when it comes to green juices and the whole green juice trend right now, ask away. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I put out brand new videos every single week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on this journey. Now it's time to drink my veggies and get some food.